What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So we're going over the Browns today. So we're going to see what would happen if I decide to pop in, be the GM for a off season, and see how bad I can destroy your team, Browns fans. Hopefully not, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. But go ahead, become a bro, subscribe, leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. More draft content on the way. Senior Bowl stuff should be out, as well as I'm gonna do a few more this like off-season team specific videos, because they're actually pretty fun. A little bit to put together, but pretty fun. So hopefully I can get to your team. I won't get to all teams, so my apologies. But yeah, go ahead, become a bro, subscribe, leave a thumbs up if I didn't already say that. Let's go ahead, let's dive in. And we got the Browns starting salary cap 51 million. Now I want to make some moves, so some cuts are gonna have to happen. I'm assuming, and I'm gonna kind of try to rebuild the defense like it was, because I don't know, they might be a base 4-3, they might go to 3-4 again. So I don't know, I'm kind of leaving that. I'm putting together guys that are versatile enough to play in both. So you'll see what I mean when I go to one of my sign-ins. But as far as cuts, Olivier Vernon, he's gone. He cost 15 million. He's counting 15 million against cap. I ain't willing to keep that. TJ Carey, he wasn't that great in the slot this year. Christian Kirksey kind of hurts because I really love him. But again, I don't want to pay to keep him around. I think we really need to improve that linebacking core. And then Morgan Burnett, you're getting old and you ain't playing as well, but it gets us to 81 million. There are a couple of re-signings here though, and it ain't Greg Robinson. I got plans for the offensive line. Justin Burris, we're giving 1 year 2 million, and then we're giving Joe Sherbert 4 years 44 million. So he's a big hit against the cap. We're down to 68 going to free agency. So let's make some moves. I got Anthony Costanzo being my first sign. We need to shore up the tackle spot for Baker Mayfield, which, wild enough, he's actually more accurate. Well, his completion percentage is better outside the pocket than is inside the pocket, but you still don't want a quarterback having to run outside the pocket all the time. So we gave him 3 years, 40 million. Anthony Harris, who's familiar with the new head coach, giving him 4 years, 56 million. So that helps with the secondary a ton, because safety was a big weakness last year. And with Justin Burris, I think that's just a good pair of safeties. And then Kyle Van Noy, like I said, a guy that's familiar kind of in both 3-4 and a 4-3 type of front. We get him paying, again, 10 million a year, because you can kind of worrisome with the cap space, especially in the next coming years. But you front load that contract, and then just gives you flexibility to get rid of him after a year or two. But those are the big signings, leaving enough cap space to kind of sign smaller guys. But with that being said, let's go ahead, get to the draft. And one of my high priorities, because right now our right tackle is Kendall Lamb, who wasn't bad last year in very limited time, but I would like to find a guy who could eventually be our left tackle of the future. I know we got Costanzo, but I wouldn't mind getting someone else. So here we are at the draft, and I'm looking at this pick, and it's come down to two. Like, it's gonna be offensive tackle, and some like Becton, some like Jones. I like Jones. I think both are quality, but I think after the Senior Bowl, Jones, he showed a lot better technique than I expected. Coming from Houston, typically you got these very athletic guys who need a little refinement in their technique, like you saw with Ed Oliver last year. But I don't think he had that. I don't mind taking Jones here, starting him on the right, and eventually become our left tackle of the future. So that's who I'm going there. There was like no ifs, ands, and buts. I do want to focus edge rusher. I do want to get maybe another corner. I do want to address the linebacker position, though, a ton. Maybe a receiver, and this is the right draft to get a receiver late. So I like having Josh Jones there, right? Wyatt Teller, wasn't bad at guard for the Browns, you know. And honestly, if he's our weakest member on the offensive line, I don't mind that too much. So coming at the second pick, Bradley Ane, that was who I was eyeing. That's who I wanted. Oh, that's funny. So looking at the positions I want to go at, you got Akeem Davis-Gaither, who I want so bad. He's that, I'm telling you, he's that good. Taking a look at edge. Curtis Weaver won't be there with this pick. I wholeheartedly believe that, so I'm not going to pick him. Honestly, it looks like we could probably wait around. Maybe Khalid Kareem. That's kind of tempting. Take a look at the corner position. Got some quality corners there. Nothing doing much. I think I'm gonna go Team Gaithers and hope that Kareem Khalid will be there, because I think linebacker's a bit more of a dire need. Look at the receivers. I mean, crap. I want mine going receiver here. Mine like Mims or Pittman. I think Mims has really talked himself into the first half. He's got the size. Pittman, a little more so physical. Oh, I think I'm gonna go with the need here though. Who they got? Oh, Neville Gallimore still there? That's tough too. So is Jordan Elliott. Jordan Elliott, I could see him falling into the early second. I think, yeah, I don't know if Brown fans are gonna like this, but I'm gonna go Denzel Mims. He just played that well, man. I know we could go the position a little later, but it's tough. Yeah, just make the pick and just. I know a lot of Browns fans won't like that, but I mean, especially with Odell's future in Cleveland potentially being up, I mean, you kind of want to get some insurance. Jarvis Landry, he plays best in the slot, so Mims on the outside ain't a bad option. So on to the next round. I don't think any of the guys that I don't think like Gaithers is still there. I don't think it's our pick. Lee Kareem is not there anymore, but we can wait. I do want to take, because I know you got Mack Wilson, but Mack Wilson is, I don't think he's it. He's got a lot of potential, but just don't think he's it. Just gonna say that. So I really like what we've done here thus far with our picks. I really like I love the Akeem Gaithers pick. Davis-Gaither, excuse me. And then I really love the Denzel Mims pick. He played that well this year. So now it's on to ours. I don't expect Ashton Davis to be here by any means. I think he's a first round pick, if not a very early second. So what do we do? Let's take a look at guard. So I don't think that's because I mean, if we could upgrade Teller, that ain't bad either. Honestly, the guy I would take here probably be, Jonah Jackson. Oh, he's definitely in this range. Yeah, we're going Jonah Jackson. I think he'll probably be around that. He's going to be a day 2 pick, excuse me. He played that good this year. And honestly, probably could start over Wyatt Teller. So I really like that third round there. That really very quality third round. So looking at who we got next, I'm very unsatisfied with our edge. And you know what? Alton Robinson is definitely the guy. It's definitely in that 3rd to 4th round range. Just take a quick look at corner, sneak a little peek. Yeah, nothing there. Maybe safety, just because I'm interested. Ooh. Kayvon Wallace is interesting too, but I'm gonna go Alton Robinson. Yeah, he played well enough at the Senior Bowl, be a guaranteed 3rd to 4th rounder. So I like what we're doing here. I do want to address the secondary. I think we've done good with the offensive line. But yeah, I do want to address the secondary. I do want to maybe keep looking at tight end a little, or linebacker a little bit. I know that the Browns invested good grip. Oh, there goes Kayvon Wallace. I know the Browns didn't invest a good grip in linebacker last year, but I mean, you gotta keep going for it. You gotta keep taking shots till you hit, you know. All right, and then when you get to this point, we're in the day 3. You kind of you're taking shots on guys like Cam Brown. If you're there, I'm taking a shot. Oh, I don't. Yeah, there he goes. Okay, that's fair. Let's. I think I'll be looking at corner then. Maybe even running back with Kareem Hunt likely out. No 5th round pick for you guys. All right. Let's take a look at running back right now. I could see this. Sean Vaughn. I could see a lot of teams probably not as high on him as I am. Green wouldn't be bad. I like Vaughn a little bit better. Let's take a look at corner. Vonta Taylor, Nick Robertson. Those are 2 guys I really. And you know what? I mean, we got Nick Chubb. We can find running backs in the offseason. I'm going Meek Robertson. I think he is a guy. He's a slot only, but he's one of the best slots in the draft. But I definitely like what the offense or the defense like. I like who we got on defense, and particularly, I love the Davis Gaithers pick. I think that's a solid pick. I wouldn't mind taking a look at tight end. I like Cheyenne Gandy for sleeper pick. This guy with red flags. Take a low investment on him. Darius Anderson, I think, is a 5th rounder. He'll be there. Patrick Taylor's interesting. He's another guy that's kind of a do-it-all, you know, who was a do-it-all over at Memphis. Here, you know, Brian Cole is a developmental safety. Ooh, I don't think Shaim Carter will be here in the 7th. Quite possibly, man. He's got a lot of size concerns. I don't think Julian Blackman will be here this late. So I'm kind of tossing and turning between Cole and Taylor. You know, and we could always, I don't mind Brian Cole. We could always get, you could get good running backs undrafted as undrafted free agents, and plus you're here looking for what, essentially a backup, maybe a bigger of a passing back. So I don't mind waiting on that. The defensive line definitely could use addressing, but it is what it is. I think we did a nice job with the picks they had. I think Josh Jones, Mims, Jackson, Davis, these are all immediate starters. I think Meek Robinson's an immediate starter. Let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. So, starting lineup, looking at the offense, we got Baker Mayfield, of course, Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham, Denzel Mims now, that number 2 on the outside, Landry there in the slot, and Njoku. So, I mean, you can't really say nothing about the playmakers. They got playmakers. And then Costanzo, you got Joel, JC, and then you got the rookies lining up there on the right side, and Jonah Jackson, or it could be Wyatt Teller, and then Josh Jones. And then on the defense, Kyle Van Noy, maybe Alton Davis gets in there in the rotation. Myles Garrett, who honestly, if they go to a 3-4, he'll probably be on the line. He's got that type of size, so I could see him being there with Sheldon Richardson, Larry Gunjobi. He'll probably be the nose tackle. I mean, that he likes to line up right there at the center, so that's fine. And then Schubert, you got ADG, could be Mac Wilson. Honestly, let those guys fight it out. Greedy Williams, you got Denzel Ward, Meek Robertson as your slot guy. Remember, you also got Terrence Mitchell there for depth, who's really good. Anthony Harris. Burris was actually pretty good in the box. So overall, quality draft. But that's it for the video. Go ahead and let me know how I doomed the Browns franchise in the comment section below. Remember, be cool, my friends, be cool. But until next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.